Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic week and and welcome to the Shabbat, the Holy Shabbat of Yahweh. This week's Torah portion is Korach, and it means boat, and it is Bamidbar on Numbers 16 verse 1 to 18 verse 32 and 1 Samuel 11 verse 14 to 12 verse 22. 1 Samuel, it is part of the Haftarah. Before I go further, I'm going to do the prayer before studying the Tanakh. Baruch Ayu Abuva our Elohim, creator of the universe, who makes us Kodesh through your commandments and commanded us to diligently study your Torah. Please, Abuva our Elohim, sweeten the words of your Tanakh in the mouths of all your children. May we and our offspring all together know your name and study your word for the sake of fulfilling your desire and growing in righteousness as you are righteous, Abuva. Baruch Ayu Abuva, who teaches truth to his children. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Amen and Hallelujah. So, I want to speak about a specific verse in this week's parasha portion. And that's what's the theme of this message is. Do you believe in magic or wonders? Do you believe in it? And I'm talking about, do you believe it in the Bible way? I want to speak specific about Bamidbar, Numbers 17 verse 1 to 13, where Aaron's rod or staff has budded. An interesting part is that I've highlighted in my Bible is 17 verse 2 that says, Speak to the children of Israel, and take from them a rod from each father's house, all thy leaders according to thy father's house, 12 rods, write each one's names on his rod. It's so, let me think about Ezekiel 37, the two staffs that will one day become one. That's why I've interpreted Ezekiel 37 into my logo, into my ministry, because that's what I believe in. I believe Be God's Voice Messianic Ministries believe in Ezekiel 37 restoration and also into Romans 11, because Ezekiel 37 and Romans 11 is walking together. 70 verse 5 say, And it shall be that the rod of the man whom I choose buds, and I shall rid myself of the grumblings of the children of Israel, which they grumble against you. So, one thing that I've noticed in this verse is that we are praising, we are worshipping, and we are serving an almighty Elohim. There isn't a word that we can't describe about how amazing our Elohim is. It makes me speechless about our Elohim, because with his mouth he can speak something and it will happen. He can speak a curse out, he can speak a blessing out, he can speak a curse out of your life, or he can speak a blessing out of your life. So do you believe, and I actually want to say, do you believe in the God of wonders? Just think about Bereshit 1 verse 1, Genesis 1 verse 1 that says, In the beginning Elohim created the universe, the earth and the heavens. There wasn't any Big Bang. It was Elohim that created heaven and earth. He is the Elohim of wonders. He also created you out of your mother's womb. He knows before the standing of the earth, he knows your name. We are serving an Elohim of wonders. And that's what I want to say. Start to believe in him. Start to go to him and ask what you want, because he will make it possible for you. He will show to you he is and God of wonders. He will make you believe in God of wonders, because in this week I know he is a Elohim of wonders, because he made something that happens into my life. Nothing happens in your life with a plan or He knows what is right for you. He knows when you must do the other thing. Everything must be on His time, not on your own time, because if you're going on your own time, you're going to make it chaotic. So 70 verse 1 is just for me, number 70 is just for me a very, very awesome portion of to show how majestic our Elohim is, how He just can make a rod, a single rod, and He made it bad. So this is, I'm going to conclude with this next words. Believe in Elohim. He is the one of wonders. He will make wonders in your life. He will make things happen in your life. If you think it's impossible, He will make it possible. Nothing, like in nothing, is impossible for Him. Shabbat Shalom. May you all have a good week. May you all have a Shavua Tov. And may your week be filled with God of wonders. I'm going to conclude this with a prayer. Thank you, Abiuva, that I once again can bring out a message that you have put onto my heart. Abiuva, we are serving an awesome and an almighty Creator, Abiuva. I don't have words, Abiuva. Words to describe how I feel, to know when I read that verse, to know that I am serving an almighty and a majestic and a sovereign King in my life. To make wonders happening in my life. Abiva, I know, to the people that listen. Yevarechecha Adonai